Good morning. It is Monday. I am off today, so I will be working on filming. I will be working on the meal plan this week. I have lots to do. Let's get started. Go. I had my first check-in yesterday with my nutritionalist. It went very well. I know how it works now. Just talking to her, that's all it needed, was to get my thoughts organized. And I figured out that I was dehydrated. I took my measurements this morning and I taped myself on the scale, and I'm actually 192.4, I believe, or 2. I already forgot. Whatever. So I was dehydrated. Talking to my nutritionalist yesterday, I figured it out. I was drinking water, but I wasn't drinking water with electrolytes, and I need electrolytes. It was very warm these last couple of days, thank God, because if it rained anymore, I think I would have turned into a withering flower. It was bad. It's raining almost every day, or spitting. Anyway, so I have to start putting electrolytes in my water, which is fine because I bought a couple of bags of electrolytes with collagen, and I don't know if you can see on the camera, but I have noticed in my face it has gotten a lot more clear. The dark circles under my eyes have gone down, like they're not as prominent. Like I can still see them, but they're not as bad. That'll also go with better sleep. I slept good last night. I had my Calm drink. I'll take a picture and I'll show you what it's called. It's called Calm, and it's basically I think it has collagen. I'm not sure if it has collagen, but I know it has magnesium in it, and magnesium helps you sleep. So I've been taking that at night instead of the pill form. I take the powder form in a little bit of water, and that works better than even melatonin. When I take melatonin, it makes me so drowsy in the morning. It makes me feel almost nauseous. I don't like that feeling. So the magnesium drink, it works perfect. So all I need is just to calm myself down, get myself ready for sleep, and it helps tremendously. She also mentioned about having sour foods or fermented foods, which I knew about, but like I said, you gotta keep doing it. If I would have been doing it, I think it would have been fine. But you gotta do fermented foods at least once a day with one of the meals, and it's usually supper that's the best. But yesterday I had it twice. I just love the taste of it. Just love it. I love kimchi now. I never used to. Love it. I always loved sauerkraut. Sauerkraut was my jam. I think it's because I'm Ukrainian. Who knows? I don't know. But I love it. I love sauerkraut. So I had beet sauerkraut twice yesterday. Anywho, let's get on with our day. I've got to figure out what my meal plan is this week. And I've got to make sure I have all the vegetables, which I have a lot in the freezer, but I have a lot of fresh. So we're going to eat the fresh up today and take it from there and figure out what we're going to make for the rest of the week. Is it cold, baby? Is it cold? Is it cold, honey? Is it? Yeah. Good morning, everybody. It is the 3-week into my program change. So today I just wanted to jump on here and give you a quick video about my day and how I'm going to eat today and how I eat normally. I had my 2-week check-in on this last Sunday. I have been trying to stick to the same plan. We haven't really changed anything up because we're still trying to figure out, bathroom problems that I'm having and my gut issues. So I'm still having no dairy, no wheat, oats, rice, white potato, and I'm also not having any. And when I say dairy, I mean nothing dairy, not even my favorite cheese. But I haven't been really affected. It sounds weird because I love cheese. I love dairy. I love cheese. I can't believe that I've been this long without it. It's amazing. And I really haven't cheated because we have it in the house. I didn't buy it. We have no cheese in the house. The cheese slices that we had in the house, I took to the kids because they have it on their burgers and stuff. Nevertheless, we are doing this. In order to change things up this week, I have started to, instead of having coffee in the morning, because my bowels are still not working properly, and I think that maybe it's the coffee, even though our coffee is decaffeinated. We're just going to do a little experiment here. So in the morning, I'm going to be having something else. I'll be having bone broth closer to the time that I would normally have a meal. Breakfast, I'm gonna have a hot bone broth, and I'll see if that works. We'll see what happens. It's an experiment because I really don't know what's happening with my body. I'm still taking I don't have it down here to show you. No, I don't. But at nighttime I have probiotics and I have a magnesium citrate for bedtime. I've been taking this. I know it's backwards, sorry. It's a natural calm. It's magnesium as well. I've been using this instead of the calcium citrate at night because it seems to help me sleep better. So we're going to be doing that instead. So I have this at night. Every night I have this. And the recommended was, I believe, 1, or is it 1 or 2? 1? I don't have my glasses. But anyway, I take 2 because we're trying to figure out my bowel situation, getting that under control and fixed. I still have my greens, my reds, and my the energy supplements. I'm going to be running out of these soon, and once I do, I will be just doing the greens. Just the greens. Because these are from Dr. Gundry, and these were given to me by my sister Evelyn, and I don't have any more after this, and I'm not ordering them. So there you go. So there's that. I got myself some organic beetroot powder from the organic market because my nutritionalist suggested to put this in my smoothies. So I got that. I got some Purely Zinc that I'm going to be putting in my smoothies. Get a little bit of zinc in there. When my daughter was doing nursing, she actually got me onto this. And I haven't been doing it regularly because of the fact that I am doing a different program right now. But I'm going to start implementing these again. It's B12 and folic acid. That will be just these 2 weeks that I'll be doing this, adding into all the extra supplements that I'm taking. Lorna never suggested that. It's just that I was doing it before and it seemed to be helping. It seemed to be working. So I'm going to implement that back into the plan. Basically what she said in the next couple of weeks before my next talk with her, next check-in, basically to stick on the same plan, which means, like I said, no dairy, no wheat, no beans, but also to, change it up for myself. Make the meals to my liking, a protein, a fat, and a carb source. Okay, make those 3 things into each meal, which I've been having a really hard time doing because it's been so busy. We've been so active. I'm not really good at planning, guys. I'm not going to tell you. I used to be able to plan, make the salads ahead of time, make the meals ahead of time, but I just can't eat a whole salad in one sitting anymore. I'm constantly moving, constantly doing stuff with the kids. So, I mean, it's really, this part is really hard for me. And also, I've had that surgery. I don't know if I've mentioned this. I did have the sleeve surgery, so my stomach is only about 80% of what it was before. I'm sure it's, like I said, I'm sure it's stretched back to 80%. It used to be a little P, and now I'm sure it's stretched back to about 80%. But nevertheless, I cannot eat my whole meal in one sitting. I take my time. I sometimes even have to take a break, like take a 10-minute break and stop, let it digest a little bit, and then finish eating the meal. Because once I take the break and I start working with the little boy, or if I start doing something else, I come back, my meal is cold, not really interested anymore, yada yada. You know what I mean? There's that. But so I got all my stuff in little glass jars. So this is my flax. I have chia. I have the hemp hearts, all in little glass jars now. And I take them in my smoothies, as well as the beetroot powder and the zinc. So I'm going to be having that every day. Starting today, like I said, this last week was crazy and I was just not doing well. Not doing well at all, and but I have not missed my supplements. I'll tell you that right now. That is a habit now. That is a habit, and I'm happy about that. It's just getting the meals in. That's what I need to do. And I also have been having 2 eggs every day, which was what I was supposed to do last 2 weeks. And like I told you the last video, it kind of got pushed by the wayside. So what I did was I boiled a bunch of eggs, and I've been having eggs every day, at least 2 eggs in the morning, and that sustains me, that fills me up. And I literally have 2 eggs and that's it. I'm just not hungry. It's either the heat or the fact that I'm busy. I'm just not hungry, and I'm okay with that. If everybody else says, oh, I can eat more than that, that's great, good for you. I can't. I can only eat 2 eggs. But yeah, this is my my supplement. If you've seen it, maybe I'll show you really quick. This is crazy. It looks like a pharmacy or something. Well, better than a pharmacy. It's a vitamin pharmacy. But anyway, so, and I got some more of this apple cider vinegar. I have this in the morning, just a little tiny shot. And what else have I got here? I got my omegas. I got my wheatgrass powder, which I can put into my smoothies. And you never taste it. You don't taste it, guys. It's like literally all I taste when I have my smoothie is green. Like, I don't know. I taste the spinach. If I put enough celery in it, I taste the celery. I forgot about the apple. I have to gotta start using apple instead of banana in my smoothies, because that green apple in your smoothie is amazing. It just gives a little kick. It's like it takes away all that extra sweetness that I don't necessarily want in my smoothie, because once I taste sweet, I get a craving. Anyway, so that's my supplements. I'm gonna get on with the day, and I'm gonna try and cut this down because I'm already at 10 minutes. Stick with me today. We're gonna do a full day of what I'm doing, because I don't go into the kids until 2:30. So I can actually do something and get a little bit of prep today. I am making a stew for the kids. I have bison stew meat. I have got a ton of frozen vegetables that I got to get rid of. We're trying to get down the food stores in the freezer before we take off in September. And I have a problem because I like to shop. I love grocery shopping. It's strange. I do. Love it. Anyway, so let's get on with the day. I'm going to warm up the water, get the bone broth in my cup, and then I'll just take it with me. I'm not having it right now because it is literally in the morning still. It's like 9:50. So we're not having bone broth right now, but I will have it around 11. So we're going to start eating, or breaking the fast, around 11. I went to bed last night at a little later than I should have. I went to bed around 10. I stopped eating at about 7:30. So I had plenty of time to digest my food, and I had my enzymes with my food. I had my probiotic, and I had my calm. So I did have a good sleep, just not long enough, I don't think. So let's get on with our day. So this is the bone broth I've been using. It's from Costco. It's Organica Original Bone Broth, beef. And so what I'm going to do is I boiled some water here in the pot. This water is actually vegetable water, so it's even got a little bit more nutrients. So I got the vegetable water in here, and I'm going to add the bone broth, and we're gonna sip on this at about 11 o'clock. So I figured since I was down in the basement and putting stuff away, I figured I'd make some salads up. I got this garden salad mix. It's just a plain from Compliments. We got the iceberg lettuce, the red cabbage, a little bit of carrot shred, and I'm gonna be adding spinach to this, as well as some kale mix and the vegetables. I usually use tomatoes, cucumbers, celery. If you like other things, I just want to keep it simple. I don't have anything, I don't want to buy anything this week because I have so much produce. I got the broccoli and the cauliflower. I know Christian likes broccoli and cauliflower in his salad. I don't really like it much anymore because I add my beef or my chicken or something to it, and it's just too much for me. I can't eat all of that in one sitting. So I like to keep it simple, which is 2 cups of this stuff here. It's only 15 calories, like nothing. And this will fill me up with the ground beef that I'm going to have as like a mock taco salad. I'm going to have that and or chicken. Tomorrow I'm going to try and have some salmon, so this will be plenty. And I forgot to mention, having a talk with Lorna, because the fact my stomach is so shrunk, it's so small, she suggested smaller meals during the time that I am eating before I go to bed. It's 2 hours before I go to bed that I need to stop eating, which works out fine for me because I hate going to bed with a full stomach. I don't get a good sleep. But yeah, so I'm going to break up my meals a bit. So your typical breakfast, lunch, and dinner will look like, for me, around 11 o'clock. When I get hungry, I'm going to have my 2 boiled eggs. When the kids lay down for their nap around 1:30, I'm going to have another little meal. So 1:30, 2 o'clock, have a meal. By the time I get home is around 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock, I'm going to have another meal. And then I will have another meal snack around 6:30, 7. And then that's it. I'm done. Because by the time I go to bed, it will be about 9:30. 9:30. I try and go to bed early, and if I am going to go to bed earlier and I feel like I need to go to bed earlier, I will stop earlier. I will not have that last meal, or if I'm hungry right after I have supper at 5 o'clock, I will have my berries then. I will have my berries and granola or whatever I call dessert, and that's it. Another thing I forgot to mention, as I'm running out, I remembered I stopped eating onions. So I don't have any onions in my stir fries. I don't have any onions in my salads. There is no onions. And I've actually noticed a difference. It's like my gut doesn't gurgle, and we'll see if it works. All these little things that I'm trying, we'll see. So on my way to pick up some little package of stew mix for the stew tonight to make for the kids. Then I'm headed to the kids, drop off all the stuff. I'm going to try and find some shorts with pockets. I seem to have a really hard time finding shorts with pockets right now. It's like everybody bought and now there's nothing left. So the ones I like are a little bit more compression, like almost like compression shorts or biker shorts without all the padding. We're gonna go to the other Walmart in the south end instead of the north one, because the north one was picked over. There was nothing there. So let's go check out the south end. So just got back from getting all the stuff to make the stew tonight, and now I'm going to make us a taco salad for lunch. So I'd already prepped the salad and the meat yesterday, and the salsa we're going to have on top, and I'm just going to measure it out on the scale, and then we are having lunch. So there's my salad all done up. So guys, pretty much change of plans. My daughter has to go into work, and she's going to be working till 11 o'clock tonight, which means I am on call. I am going in earlier. I'm going to be prepping their meal for them tonight, which is the stew. And I have got my lunch already made. Thank goodness I had one in the fridge. I'm having ribs with green beans for supper for myself. And I have a protein shake protein powder there. If I get hungry before supper, I'm going to make myself just a plain protein shake. No spinach, no nothing. Just something quick, and then I'm gonna have my supper around 6 with the kids, and that's gonna be it for me. So here we go. Oh, there's a squirrel. Like literally. Right on the fence. Look at that. Our little friend. Oh, hi buddy. He's so cute. I'm off now. I'm going to the kids, and I'm gonna pick up the girls later. because they're at the babysitter right now. And that's my life. This is what happens when I am here, when I'm babysitting. You know, things change in an instant. So I'm very glad and very thankful that I had a meal ready in the fridge here so I could have it and I won't be cheating. Because I can't have the stew. There is stuff in the stew that I can't have, which is the powder pack that I use for the stew meat. It's got things in it that I can't have, like flour. And I'm trying to stay away from flour. I'm trying to stay away from any kind of grains right now. So it's okay. I'm happy with my ribs because they were delicious the other day. So they're going to be even more delicious tonight. So take care, my friends. Love you. And we'll catch you on the next one. And hopefully I can actually do a full day of eating from the beginning. Like it's tough because things change. And I'm trying. But anyway, catch you later. Remember, enjoy the journey and trust the process, guys. Love you. Have a great weekend. But before I go, I'm going to show you a couple of pictures somewhere here of some of the meals that I've been having. And you know what? They're almost too big. They are vacuum packed. They are macro packed and filling. So filling that I can't even hardly eat them. So there you go. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Love you. Take care. Hit the thumbs up, please. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Catch you later, my friends.